And then here with the activity form, so this is just a really simple, easy way for an officer to document usually a routine activity that for their daily activity reports. And you'll note here in the form, this is what opens up when you tap that button. You could see here where we have a drop-down menu for activity type. And these can be whatever you want them to be. They can vary by location. If you have you're doing one thing at one site and something else at another, you can customize it according to the location. And some of the common ones here are things like door check, gate check, west entrance check, lighting check. Another common one is building maintenance issue. You could use any verbiage you want, but like a building maintenance issue, for example, that's where an officer may have observed, like anything wrong with the building. Maybe there's a leak in the ceiling and there's water coming in. So you can document that. And what's nice about it is with any event, whether it's an activity or an incident or other events, you can tie a real-time alert to those events. So like in the example of a maintenance issue, there's water coming in. Officer can document that. Maybe they add a picture of the leak. They could add notes. And when they submit that, if you want it to go to maybe like a building maintenance manager, then it would, and they would get a GPS location along with, the site location that we have in the system, et cetera. So it's really easy to share data with stakeholders in real time according to, that by event model, according to what's important to you. And then here is an example of what a daily activity report might look like. And this will be branded for you. So we remove the GuardMetrics logo and replace it with yours. And you could see that the column headers, we have date, time, client site, officer name. We would have a checkpoint name here if one was scanned. We have the event type, and then we would have notes and images here on the right. And what's cool about this is if you have stakeholders that want to see these reports on a regular basis, you can schedule them to go out automatically. So it takes out that time you would normally have to spend, render reports and send them out. You can schedule a specific day and time, and the reports will just go out automatically. And you can also define the frequency. So for example, maybe you have one stakeholder that wants to see these reports every day. And maybe they want to get them in their inbox every morning at 8 a.m. So you could set that up. And maybe you have a different stakeholder that says, listen, I don't want to get the report every day. I would like to get the report once a week, and I would like to get it on Friday. And so you can customize it. If that's the case, you can have one report go out on Friday, and you can include, say, 168 hours of report content in that singular report. So it really allows you to satisfy all the stakeholders in terms of the data they want to get, when they want to get it, et cetera. And then you also have different choices of how you want to deliver the data. So you can have a PDF attachment to an email. If for some reason a stakeholder doesn't want to get a PDF, you can just give them a web link. So they get an email, it's got a link in the body, they click on the link, and they get the same report. It's just formatted a little bit differently. Same column headers though. You just have pictures on the left instead of the right. And then maybe you have an analyst as well, and they want to get this data in an Excel document. Then you could have an Excel document go to that person, or it could be all three of these to the same stakeholder. So a lot of options as far as how you can have automation and sharing this data. And of course, you can go into the web panel anytime you want, and you can pull this data on demand and export it in whatever format you wish, PDF or Excel. So that's report outputs.